Testing. All righty. I think this is, I think we're going to be live any moment now. What's happening? Let's refresh the page. Not quite. There it goes. And we are indeed, let's see. Indeed. Fantastic. Well, hey, gang, it is great to have you here. Once again, the charity event for Owen goes on and continues. It's really fantastic. Really appreciate you being here. Of course, I've gone ahead and put the charity donation link below in the description. Do me a favor, click on the link and let me know if it works. Takes you to the charity page, the GoFundMe page. Would appreciate that. What is going on? Acer Bug, great to have you here. Right off the bat, 42 people. Fantastic. Wonderful. LLN Carlinas, welcome. Ken, what's going on, buddy? Good to have you here. It does work. Awesome. That was just a ploy to get you to click the charity link. Boy, I'm not very good at trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. You know, I got to say, I have been humbled by the focus, dedication, the work, the community, people coming together for another human being and really doing whatever they can. Nick has spent so much time. Nick just, thank goodness, bailed and took a little time to regroup some R&R. I believe Nick streamed. Yeah, I don't believe he live streamed for 12 hours yesterday. Incredible. So did Daryl Eves, and Daniel Battelle has spent so much time over the last week really setting up this fundraiser. And I'm just looking at my monitors. I've got the fundraiser open. And let's just do this. Let me know if you've gone ahead and you have contributed. Just drop me a yes and let me know that you have indeed contributed. I really appreciate that. And what that'll do is reinforce that we're all supporting. And I just want to hear from you. So let me know if you've gone ahead. Yes. Optimal Mind Performance. Yes. Magic Flying Potato. Yes. Mr. Camera Junkie, yes. Paul, yes. Serendipity Bakery, yes. Man, so amazing just to see you all really participating, supporting. And all day yesterday, I was in the stream. I was off the stream. If I wasn't participating live, I was watching. And I know so many of you have done that as well. So right now, from what I'm seeing, we have 54 people here right now. And I'm going to ask you to share this on Twitter, share this in your community feed on YouTube if you have one. Do whatever you can to get the message out. I'm just so glad that we're here right now. Yeah, it's just great to see a lot of you here. And here's what we're going to do. I want to get started right now. Just share this out, and we're going to do some giveaways right now. We'll see how I do with this. There it is. Items listed. So right now, what we're going to do, how do I do the, goodness, that's going to be tricky. Let's see if I go to, see if I can find the giveaway feature on StreamYard. Private settings. Where would the giveaway? Comments, banner, private chat, invite, stop cam. Anybody know where that just jumped from Nick's stream? Was Nick still live this whole time? Did Nick just keep going? Oh my gosh. That guy. Unbelievable. Let's see. Mute, stop camera, camera mic, audio, guest. No. Wow. StreamYard giveaway. Oh, okay. So thank you, Nick. Nick, did you just keep going after I bailed? Dude, you need to get some rest here, my friend. So let's do that. StreamYard. And sorry for the typing noises. Choose broadcast. It's the only broadcast. There we go. Oh, I see. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Just type in if you've given, if you've participated and you've supported and you've donated, then just do this. Type in the word Nick, capital Nick, and start collecting comments. So we're going to type in this just as you see me type in right now. Nick, N-I-C-K, capital N-I-C-K. And I'm going to go ahead and give people a few minutes, and then I'm going to start collecting the comments. And if you've participated, if you've donated, type in Nick, and we're going to give away, I think it was a microphone I had decided on, a Deity D4 Duo, which is amazing. It's such a cool, I believe that's the microphone with 2 ends on it, 2 microphones actually. What is going on? Good to see so many people here. And we're shouting out Nick, and we're also giving away a really cool microphone from Deity for our friend, our creator, Owen Hemsath at Owen Video. Really just wonderful to be here on the stream. 66 people. Welcome. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give this just a few more minutes for the Deity D4 Duo. And yeah, and then we're going to do some Q&A. We're going to hang out for a little while. I've got a hard stop in about 90 minutes, but we'll keep going. And there is a $2 super chat. Fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dante Gaming. Really appreciate it. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and start collecting the comments. People are spamming the chat with Nick. Nick's done such a great job. And here we go. 37, draw. Let's see if I can share the screen here. Now, I tried this before. You guys are going to have to give me a moment. Share screen. Oh, it looks like it's working now. Maybe not. That one right there. Chrome has lost permission. Okay, follow these steps. Guys, give me just 1 second here. Matt Catalina, system preferences, security, privacy. System preferences, security, privacy, okay. Click screen recording. Privacy screen recording. Under privacy, and then why doesn't it never wants to? Dang nabbit all. Maybe I need to go to Chrome up here, contacts. Okay, no, it's not there. Why is it all blocked out? Oh, here we go. I think I figured it out. Hang on, folks. We're almost there. I want to get this handled here. Ah, beautiful. There we go. Okay, now it should be better. And you guys still with me? Click screen recording. And where is that? Google Chrome. Let's see if that did anything. I don't think so. Hang on, gang. Good to see you all. Susie, what's going on? 81 people. Welcome. Awesome to have you here. We've got a drawing going right now. I'm just trying to finagle some of my windows. I'm on a new computer. Actually had to set up a whole kind of computer station down here to live stream. And let's see if we can share the screen. I think we're still struggling to do that. No, it's still okay. Follow these. Goodness. System. And then privacy. Where did privacy go? There it is. Oh, screen recording. Okay. Ah, there it is. Screen recording. No. I'm going to try this one more time. Privacy, good. And then it should have, I don't know why this doesn't want to. Okay, good. No, I'm not seeing it. So we're just going to skip screen sharing. No big deal. Okay, so here comes the winner. And I'm sorry you can't see the screen. I'll have to finagle that later. Pam, Scott, Science Girl Aquatics. Good to see you. Sammy, Chatty. Oh, Daniel Miller. Daniel Miller, you just won the Deity microphone. So fantastic. Really excited. Want to put that in right here. And all right, awesome. Awesome. So fantastic. Glad you guys are all here, and it's just awesome to continue, and we will continue moving forward. I want anything. Yes, stick around and maybe you'll win next time. Good to see you all. We are here on behalf of Owen Video, our friend, our colleague. I've dropped a link in the description of this live stream for Owen. So, and if you click that, you'll be taken to the fundraiser. We've raised on GoFundMe at this point for Owen over $77,000. So really fantastic. And I know the super chats are adding up to close to, if not over $10,000. So really amazing. So glad to have you here and welcome. Let's see if we can go to, again, congrats to Daniel Miller. Sorry for the screen share, but hopefully we'll just keep moving forward. Susie, good to see you there. Double checking the prizes. Nick said he was already given away. Yes, exactly. Lots of stuff to give away. Good to see you here. Hudson Vintage, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So many people fit. Dad Chris, good to have you aboard as well. I saw you here just a bit ago. And let's do some Q&A if you've got any questions about YouTube growth. Hey, Super Dave, what is going on? Glad that you made it. Welcome. And we'll just keep moving forward. Really fantastic. Let's do this. See if this works, if I can just kind of share this here. That is the link to the GoFundMe page for Owen. Beautiful, beautiful. $78,000. Wonderful. Wow. We are actually almost at $79,000. So we've really increased the earnings over the little bit here. Thanks for keeping the effort going, Brian. You are more than welcome. It's the least I could do. Really excited that I have a chance to do that. We need to get a better host here. I still haven't figured out how to screen share, but I will. Anyway, it's great to see you here. Over here to show your support from Nick's channel. Awesome. My Vid Life. Welcome. Good to see you here. Ramble On says, is there any reason, let me go back to StreamYard here. Is there any reason a subscriber was involuntarily subscribed 3 times? Here's the thing. It is complicated, and sometimes what happens is it appears like a subscriber is unsubscribed and they haven't, or sometimes YouTube will purge and whatnot. What I would really encourage you to do is try to focus on the fact that there will be problems with YouTube along the way in terms of people unsubscribing, or it looks like they've unsubscribed, or your metrics will be different a little bit. You'll go into Studio and they'll say this number, and then it'll be a little bit different. It's just because there's so many data centers and so on. I'm not sure. In fact, I know it doesn't really matter in terms of trying to achieve the thing you want to achieve. And the more we can focus on staying on the path and focusing on how to grow, the more likely that's going to happen. So I would encourage you to do just that. Really fantastic. And really want to thank so many of you for subscribing and participating. It's really awesome. And someone says, it's okay, Brian, you're doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I got to tell you, as a creator standpoint, I am really excited to get back into live streaming, doing training with my members, just really participating, because life has been really busy for a while now. And I feel like things are starting to free up and whatnot. Hi, Brian. Blaine says, do our replies to comments get counted into the engagement metric, such as engagement or total engagement amount? Sure, absolutely. And the thing to think about, Blaine, in this question here, which is really a great question for everybody watching, cheers to a great question, is that yes, if someone leaves a comment, the YouTube algorithm is most likely going to be more likely to show your next video to that particular person who left a comment, whether they're subscribed or not. But overall, the value of a comment compared to other metrics that YouTube can and does track is relatively low. So the thing I want to encourage you with is the fact that you want to strive, number one, to get a higher click-through rate, a CTR. That's a really important metric that will absolutely help you to obviously get more views and more potential subscribers, and then keep the viewers watching. That is by far the biggest metric to focus on, is just to keep viewers engaged on your channel. So getting more people to click, getting them to watch. And the thing about watching is they might only watch for, say, 4 minutes on a 10-minute video. But if they click another one of your videos and they keep watching a different video from your channel, that still conveys to YouTube that they're continuing to watch your video content. And that's a huge metric. So the short answer is yes, a comment can help, but I would instead focus on about 3 or 4 things. Number one, longer average watch times, average view duration, average percentage viewed. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep people watching longer. That's good enough. Number two, get them to subscribe. Think about this. Can the YouTube algorithm really detect that a viewer loves your video? Just one single video. Think of it as the algorithm is going to watch your single video. Are they able to detect that viewer loves your content? Thank you for the super chat. I will get to that in just a moment. But can the algorithm really detect the viewer satisfaction from just watch time alone? No. What if I click a video right here and then I walk away, I hear someone upstairs at my door, it's my neighbor, and I chat with them for 20 minutes. And a 20-minute video I clicked on just started playing. YouTube really can't detect, and that's why it's really important to focus on a number of metrics. So number one is CTR. Number two is keeping viewers watching longer. And then the third one to really focus on is gaining subscribers. When all of these things happen, that paints a really clear picture and the thing that will help you to blow up. So that is what I would absolutely focus on. And let's see if I can. Oh, I think there we go. All right, next question. Hey, how's it going? Brian, I'm doing well. Cry Music Short. Drake's Cry Music Shorts. Great to see you. I'm doing good. And Susie says, yes, it's like a tango back and forth, but as long as we're moving forward, then we're doing great. Exactly. Wow, 105 people here. If you're just tuning in to my channel, if you're not aware what's going on, most of you are. This is a charity event for my friend, my peer, my colleague Owen Hemsath at Owen Video. I've got a link to learn more about the charity as well as a donation that you can make if you'd like to. And I'm doing some Q&A right now, and we'll see if any other creators are going to stop by. I'm holding down the fort for another hour or so, and I'm so glad that so many of you are stopping by. It really means the world to me. What's my process before going live? So the thing I would say is it really depends on where you're at. If you're just getting started, which I would imagine you are, then have a few talking points ready to go. Because as you're starting with a YouTube channel, you want to be able to know what you're going to talk about, unless you can count on a bunch of people filling your stream, asking questions, and then you can riff off that. But just know this, the process is, number one, it'll never be perfect. And that's okay. It's a live stream. Number two, test out your gear beforehand, ahead of time, but don't strive for perfection, but don't get hung up on perfection. You don't have to have perfect lighting. You don't have to have perfect audio. It should be good enough, and then strive to improve overall. And here's another kind of great question, and that is there any reason I have 211 subscribers, but only a few people watching my videos? Absolutely. There are so many choices that we have as viewers, right? So when you publish a video, you're very focused on that one video. Your attention and your thoughts and your efforts have been focused on one video for a long period of time. But when you publish it, people's focus is scattered all over the place. There are multiple videos to choose from at any given point. So understand that a small percentage of subscribers are going to watch your videos. The thing you can do is learn best practices and continue stepping up as a YouTube creator, striving to improve and master the stuff that matters the most. So delivery, whether you're live streaming like I am now, whether you're creating videos, the topic selection is pivotal, very important. And if you're all over the place and you don't have one specific topic you cover, then understand you'll be less likely to get subscribers coming back to your videos, because one subscriber may subscribe for something and your next video might be based on something completely different. So these are the things to focus on. Hi, everyone. Round 4. Is this round 4? Viper. Viper, Nick. Yes, I'm round 4. Great to be here. So excited to be live streaming for myself on a selfish note, again, just to be downstairs and creating content on a more regular basis. Thought I'd be working on videos today, but I'm so glad I'm not. I'm so glad I'm live streaming, and I'm glad the team is continuing to carry the ball for Owen. Let's see. It looks like we're good there. Awesome. Okay. So goofy why I can't get screen. The heck, it won't pop up with. I tell you, it's like sometimes things just aren't perfect, oftentimes. All right, we had a couple super chats. Let's take a look at those. Blaine says, thanks, Brian. Donated twice yesterday, but one more for your gracious help. Hope to connect with you soon sometime. Absolutely, Blaine. Thank you so much for your support for Owen. We all appreciate it greatly. I appreciate it greatly. And fantastic. Just so amazing to see so many of you here right now. Let's see if I can find that other super chat real quick. Dr. Stan, good to see you in the house. Tony, Simply Gardening, welcome. Good to see you, pal. Serendipity Bakery, Susie's here. And I continue to, excellent dude. I love your name. I think you've got some compliments on that before. It's a great channel name. Where is that other? Here we go. You inspired me to shout out my to shoot outdoors myself. Never thought YouTube growth teaching video can shoot cinematic video outdoors like a vlogger. You have a unique perspective and different from the rest. Hey, I really appreciate that. And the thing I want to encourage every creator to do right now, if you want to grow, if you stumbled across this live stream and you're excited about YouTube and you want to grow, the thing to think about is how can you cover the same content within the same niche as other creators that are doing well. So in other words, choose a niche, right? And the thing is like over time you can push the walls out a little bit. You can branch out a little bit, but early on, it's so much easier to focus on one Pacific, one specific particular area or niche because people will come to your videos for that subject matter. And then here's what's awesome is over time, they'll get to know, like, and trust you. And when that happens, they'll start showing up more often for videos just based on your personality. And that gives you the opportunity to branch out. And for me personally, I just really am interested in cameras and photography. In fact, I am giving this camera away to our pal in the chat right now, Susie. Come on, Sony. Bam. Look at that bokeh. It's just so beautiful. And excited to do that. And as I got more interested in cameras and cinematography, I've incorporated that into my videos. Sometimes it takes more time, but that's okay. And that is something that's really amazing to do. Next question. Yes, there's absolutely a reason YouTubers don't get views. And this is something that a lot of people really confuse early on. The only time, so the question is, it's on the screen right now, is I have low competition keywords, which is great. In fact of the matter is it will make it more likely on a statistical level that your videos will get views. But that'll only happen if the viewer response is overwhelmingly positive. And this is why it's not enough just to choose keywords and make videos and wonder why you're not getting views. There's something that's going on in your videos that needs to be improved. Now, I'm sure you're doing a great job. I'm sure you offer a lot of value. But the fact of the matter is today, YouTube is competitive, right? There's a lot of channels publishing a lot of great content, and we have to compete. In fact, that's really the thing to think about is as you move forward as a YouTube creator, what you can do is strive to think about, well, what can I do to improve my results? What can I do to get better results? And really the path to doing that is to look at the things that are absolutely most important as a content creator. So that would be number one, how long people watch your video. Number two, your click-through rate, your CTR. These are all things that can be measured in YouTube Studio. Number three, your backdrop. Now, if you're a gamer and you're doing screen recording, then your backdrop is the footage you're showing on the screen. And the next one, so that would be like number four, we're on number five now, is the actual video quality. So if you are a gamer and you're recording, if you can record in 4K, that's great. But what are the colors like? What's the clarity like? And also know that just because you're filming in 4K doesn't mean you'll get the views. Just like choosing a low competition keyword does not mean you'll get the views. We only get views when the viewers respond in a positive manner. So the thing to think about is, what do I need to improve again as a creator to get people really excited about what they watched? And when that happens, and it will, if you focus on that and you keep stepping up and publishing, then over time you will grow. And furthermore, the fact that you're choosing low competition keywords is great because it lowers the bar. Instead of competing against 200 million other videos, you may compete against 200,000, which is 10 times less competitive. So that can really have a serious impact and can help you, but that alone will never really drive the results that we want. Minecraft Creator Podcast says a few communities will do that, including Brian G's Facebook community, most likely. Agreed. And the thing you can do is if you're looking to learn and grow and get feedback, like a lot of times when I share this information, what I hear is, I don't know what I need to improve. And I get that. That's how I was when I started. But the thing I want to encourage you to do, if you're thinking, I don't know, is ask yourself to figure it out. Say, hey, I can figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. And then sign up to the Facebook community like Tube Ritual, which has got a lot of creators. I think we're approaching 25,000 YouTube creators, and ask questions. We don't share videos in those groups because it would be a spam fest, but you can absolutely ask questions. You can get feedback from people. You can make friendships and so on. Next question. Hey, Martin, great to see you. Welcome. Glad you made it. Feel like I'm finally starting to get comfortable live streaming down here now that I've done it for a few days. Martin says, since signing up with Storyblocks and Canva Pro, my reels are going so much more in CTR. They look so professional now. Thanks for your help. Awesome. That's a really great way to improve, again, the viewer experience. Better thumbnails is going to result most of the time in more clicks, better click-through ratio. It's really always about trying to figure out what you can improve and then doing that. So cheers to you, Martin. Nice work. And I see that question from Gadget about 1,000 times. That's why, buddy. So here's the thing. Based on the fact that you keep spamming that question, it gets me to believe that like you really want to know the answer. And what I shared is absolutely the answer. I want to encourage you right now to understand that there's no secret sauce, but by striving to master thumbnail creation and your backdrop, in your audio, in your video quality, by creating a cool looking backdrop, by working on your video editing, that hopefully will help you. And the other thing to say too, and I hear this from a lot of creators, is there's not very much interest in that topic. So if you're looking at one specific topic and you're feeling, well, I just don't know if there's a big audience, make sure you're honest with yourself. And I'm not saying you're not being honest with yourself. Minecraft podcast creator, I'm not saying that, but sometimes I do see people and they're like, I'm in this niche and it's very small. And then I look at videos that have had hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. So it's important to really see things as they are. Oh my goodness. So Gadget, hopefully you like my answer. Hey, Tony, what's going on? Good to see you. Have a question about StreamYard, which I'm using StreamYard right now. A lot of the people in the community do. It's a really fantastic resource to really move forward and so on. Let's do this before I answer this question. I want to see how we're doing on the giveaway. And here we go. We're at 78,000. Wow, we're at 79,100 now. Thank you so much. I really want to thank you if you've donated at all. If you've donated in the last hour, really appreciate it. So appreciate it so very much. It's such a wonderful cause that we're all chipping into today. Really appreciate that. Okay, the question is, first live stream yesterday by StreamYard. After how many seconds can I talk from the beginning? Yeah, here's what I do, and it's a little wonky depending on the streaming service you use, whether it's OBS or StreamYards, and there's some other companies as well. But what I like to do is open up the page on YouTube. So you're in StreamYard, you're setting up your stream. You have an option to share or open up the stream on YouTube, and I do that in a new link. So right now I'm looking at the StreamYard interface, and I'm just clicking over right now to on YouTube, And I can see we have 107 people watching. We have 1 dislike, 82 likes. And what I do is I start talking and I just refresh the YouTube page until I see I'm live. And a really great tip is I mentioned earlier about what should I do to be prepared. Have one specific thing that you want to begin with, and talk about that thing, which will take you maybe 30 seconds minimum. Click start and then just wait for 5 seconds. You'll often see a lot of people that stream, they don't say anything for a few seconds, then they see they're live and they start. Now, what you can do is just take the few seconds and then start talking. And what will happen is, as you begin to talk, the stream will go live. You'll be refreshing the page and then you'll know you're live. So, pretty simple way to move forward in that regard. And then we have LLN Carolina says, don't try to focus on your subscriber count. Focus on other analytics. Absolutely. Like, the thing to do is really measure the performance. And if you're a creator and you're kind of wondering about analytics, maybe you're just getting started, or you've been like, whoa, those analytics, it's so overwhelming. The thing to think about is, number one, you really want to measure the performance of each video individually, because YouTube promotes videos, not channels. And pay attention to, like I mentioned, the CTR, which is how often people are clicking. Pay attention to your view duration, and also pay attention to how many people are subscribing. And these 3 or 4 metrics together really paint a clear picture for YouTube to really understand the satisfaction value for the audience, and do your best to improve those things over time. Jerry, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. If you're just joining us, this is a live stream for from the YouTube community, and we started this actually yesterday. Daryl Eves and Nick Nimmin live streamed for 12 hours yesterday, and those two guys didn't take a break, 12 hours straight. And we've generated and earned all kinds of money for our friend, peer, mentor, and all around amazing human being. Really, Owen is such an amazing human being. And I've got my 2 monitors set up, and right there I'm looking at the Life Wins campaign on the GoFundMe website. Link in the description. We so much appreciate your donations, your support. Want to thank you so much for that. And we're doing some Q&A right now about YouTube. I'm hanging out. We're looking at channels, answering questions. And currently, let's see how we're doing. The total amount earned with this GoFundMe campaign is $79,122 as of about 15 minutes ago. And we're still there. So we'll see where we're at in a few more minutes. I'll check in about 15. And real quick, I just want to shout out some people. Gina Holmes, $10 super or donation. Thank you so much. Brian, thank you for your $5 donation. Anonymous donated $25. Susie Valentine, $77. Thank you so much, Susie. Really appreciate it. Martin with a $20 donation. Anonymous 30 minutes ago donating $9. Steve Dotto dropped $250 35 minutes ago. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, Steve. And Nick Nimmin dropped a $700 donation. It's just so cool to see so many people participating, supporting Owen and this particular cause. And I'm really grateful and excited to have you all here. And Jerry says, hi, everyone. I'm so happy to get this picked up on so many channels. Yes, it's really cool to see so many people participating. Awesome. And let's see if we can keep rolling. All right, here's a question, and we'll do that. If you have a question, do me a favor, start your comment out with a Q. That'll help me get to the questions a lot faster. Fit Dad Chris, Chris, I have been waiting to do my first live until I hit 250 subs. I am over halfway there. I have a few true fans. Should I just go for it now or wait to build up my audience more? The thing I would say is this, is that anytime we spend any time at all in front of a camera lens right there, we're going to improve if we remember to strive to be more clear. In other words, we're going to improve with our delivery. You're going to get more comfortable with the process of live streaming. So one of the things is like, well, what if I live stream and no one shows up? Well, the cool thing is if no one shows up, you can fumble around. Like I'm trying to figure out how to share the screen and there's one button I'm missing and I'll figure it out. But with 100 people in my stream, I don't want to do that right now. So no problem. I'll just keep rolling with it. But you have an opportunity if you have just a few people to fix problems, to troubleshoot. And the thing I want to encourage you, Fit Dad, is that things will happen. It's just part of live streaming. You've probably heard that before, and it's not that comforting, but just know this. Hopefully this is, most people are really forgiving. Most people in the YouTube community, they get that live streaming is challenging and things happen, and most people just roll with it. So if you're excited to live stream and you feel like, goodness, maybe I should just get started, do that. And the other thing I want to say is this. I saw you kind of voicing your opinion about the fact that YouTube keeps 30% of super chats. Thing is, it's their platform. And for me personally, like, I think that's a fair split. For them to take 30% and I get 70, I get 3/4 of the profits. Now, for something like this, where we're doing a fundraiser, obviously makes a lot more sense to use the GoFundMe page. But super chats are awesome. And the fact of the matter is, depending on your audience and what you provide, hey, there's D. Hey, D.
B to the G, what is going on?
I'm B to the G. It's easy to see. It's D Nimmin live, baby.
From the Nimminati. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. We're just talking about live streaming. We're keeping it on the lowdown here. We're keeping the live stream moving forward. Great to have you on board, everybody. The brother from another mother, Nick Nimmin's brother. Not my brother. Anyway, D Nimmin, everybody. You guys know D. It's so great to have you here. D, I'm curious, before we get into the questions, I'm curious for myself, where exactly are you right now in Mexico? It's what we all want to know.
I'm in Querétaro, Mexico, about a 3-hour.
Are you far south? I think Nick said you were pretty far south.
I'm about a 3-hour drive from Mexico City. I'm in the middle of Mexico.
Okay, wow. You pretty much are an expert on Mexico now.
A 3-hour tour, man. Gilligan's Island.
That's 3-hour tour.
Yeah.
D, it's great to have you here. So we're just answering questions. We're doing Q&A.
Awesome.
Do you know how to work the spreadsheet, dude?
Yeah, a little bit. Are you doing giveaways?
You see if you can work the giveaways. We're definitely doing them, but I don't know how good I'm holding those down and whatnot. And also see if you can share your screen right now. Because I can. I'm on a new computer and I forgot to set up permissions and whatnot.
What do you want me to share?
Yeah, never mind. Just if something needs to be shared, you're going to share it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Welcome to the Awkward Stream, everybody. My name is Brian G., King of Awkward.
My name is D. Nimmin, and I'm just following his lead.
So let's do this. Let's go back to, so Chris, I hope you found that helpful, and I welcome to YouTube. I'm super excited for you to live stream. Do you have any comments on this question on the screen now, D?
I'm waiting for 200 subs. I'm over halfway there. I've been true fans. Should I go for it now? I think you should go for it now. One of the biggest mistakes I made was waiting for my channel to be a certain size before I started live streaming. You have to learn the gear. You have to learn the tech. You have to learn how to do ABC with live streaming. And there's something really cool that happens. I understand that everybody wants to have a large turnout with their live stream, but there's really something cool and intimate when you don't have a lot of people showing up. I started streaming on Twitch because I love the intimacy of only having a couple of people show up, because I can address everyone, versus when you're streaming on a larger channel, sometimes you can get 100, 200 people in there and it gets crazy. So start now. You've got a lot to learn.
You know, I pretty much said the same thing. There's just a lot to learn. And every time we live stream or create content, we get a practice. So,
Yeah.
so very cool. Awesome. I'm going to scroll down a little bit here.
I like your setup, Brian.
Hey man, thank you. It took me a long time, dude. Like I got, you know, I bought the house and the basement was finished. It took about 2 months rather. I wish it was 2 minutes, 2 months to finish my basement. And I came down and it's like I spent a lot of time. And this really goes back to the first comment. I spent so much time trying to get a setup I enjoyed and I liked, and I couldn't figure it out. But the thing I did is I kept moving forward. I actually went upstairs, put a few lights up, and I'm like, this is better than what I can figure out right now. And I kept making content because that's the thing we have to do as creators. And then I came down here, and it's funny, I was sitting right in this spot, D, but I was aiming the camera in the opposite direction. And I really, this direction, I've got a white brick wall. And one day I kind of did this, you know, I was so frustrated, I went like this. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And it's like, and then you see something, you know, from a new, like, when the timing is right, it's like overcoming writer's block. So thank you. I like it
Looks
too.
good, man. Looks great.
It's coming together. Do you see the ability to comment to this stream? Would that help anything? I kind of understand your comment, sort of. Maybe this is what I think you're getting to. Like, if you comment, is that going to help this live stream as far as gaining new viewers and whatnot? Probably, because it isn't an engagement signal. And on a live stream, comments coming in is really a much stronger signal than comments on a video because it's happening in real time. So every little bit helps, and the fact of the matter is just that we're all here supporting Owen is freaking amazing. So thank you, appreciate that.
YouTube gives us that metric at the end of our live streams to show us the engagement. So I have to believe that it's important. If they're giving us a metric on it, it's got to be important to some degree.
And Susie says we're so close to $80,000 on the GoFundMe page, and right now I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Right now, my computer screen says $79,122, which isn't that amazing, D?
Incredible. And it's coming together fast, really fast.
I mean, I think they were somewhere around 15, 16, 18,000 when we started this yesterday, and the fact that we're touching on 80, and I'm going to refresh the page right now, and we're almost there. So now we're at 79,172. So
amazing.
We're creeping up, and just want to thank everyone that's participating. Good to see so many people here. We've got 118 people here right now. So many comments. We just got a super chat. Let's see what that super chat is. Triathlon training tips with Coach John. And I've seen you on a few of the streams. I just want to say thank you so much for your super chat, John. Really appreciate it. And great to see you here. Let's come kind of back here to Susie.
Hey, Brian, what are all those little lights behind you? Are those candles or are those little LED
yeah,
lights?
you know what? I think I'll show you. Yes, they are candles.
Nice touch.
So
that's a big room.
Yeah, pretty deep room.
That's a really big room.
What color do we like the best for the boxes?
What are those boxes?
They're just big plastic boxes that light up.
Really? Oh, that's cool. How cool is that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's go with this one.
Yep, love it.
Yeah, these are just little. This has been so much fun. Like, the thing for me is when I started, they're just little candles and they're on a remote control, and I can change the color too.
Oh, that's great.
So when I started, it's funny because when I was getting started, Nick told me to, and I did this. I was just like, when Nick says something, we all listen. Like, Nick's pretty smart. He's got the channel, the knowledge, and we all bounce ideas off each other. And he's like, make sure you hide the lights. So I bought the strips that can hide the lights in the background. But my whole purpose was I wanted bokeh, which is like, bokeh, if you don't know, is, for those watching, is when the lights are blurred out of the background based on your lens selection and the lens and camera settings. So
It
I
looks
started
good.
with just some hue lights, and then I added these because I can change the color, and then I bought these the tall ones in the background, and then the plastic cubes over there. Got those, and just bought a lot of things.
Looks great.
All right, let's keep this party train rolling here. Here's a super chat. I met Owen at Video Marketing World 2019. I don't think I think I spoke at the 2018. I either spoke at Video Marketing World 2018 or 19. Great dude, agreed. Such a great dude. And Ham Radio 2.0 says, thanks for doing this stream, for the support. Absolutely, it's our pleasure for all of us to be helping out. It's just so great to see so many people coming together. And I just want to thank everybody here as well, just for participating, showing up, sharing, continuing to donate. The donations continue to come in. It's just absolutely incredible. Thank you, Anonymous, for the super $50 donation.
Love it. It's been amazing watching everybody come together for this.
It sure has, my friend. And Jim says, thought you were on a green screen, then you grabbed a candle. Yep, this is green screen. What do you think about green screens? I won't say it, Dee. I'll let you say it. What do you think about green screens?
I'm not a fan of green screens. However, that being said, if your situation calls for a green screen, use a green screen. You know, I don't click off of a video because somebody's using a green screen. You know, your messaging, your story, how you present, the information that you're sharing, that's what matters. I think if you can put together something real in the background, it looks better. But if you just can't do that and you're in a tiny room, all you got's like a closet behind you, yeah, put a green screen up.
You know, and the other thing is, if you have a green screen, you can do all kinds of fun things, like all the memes that were being generated yesterday is really cool too. But I remember when I started with a stark white background, and I got really tired of that after about 150 videos. And I think at a certain point, no matter what your background is, you're bored, and then you want to change it up. But I remember, boy, I was like, I took that down. I was almost angry. I was like, I'm so done with this background. And I remember talking to Nick, and I thought maybe green screen. He's like, I like natural environments. And I thought, oh, that sounds fun. So we'll do that.
I mean, you know, I think, you know, gamers they're killing it. They got a lot of them have used green screens. They got that Elgato thing that just slides up.
Yeah.
They're killing
I think, again, Dee, it's really understanding what's most important. And if someone has a great video topic for a specific audience, and then they nail the delivery and their editing, and no one's going to care about the backdrop as long as it looks good. And a green screen can look good.
I think the only people who are even going to notice your background is other video creators. Wow, your lighting's on point. You know, everybody else, the rest of the world they're there to learn something, or they're there for whatever reason they clicked on. And like Brian said, if you nail that, give them what they clicked for, it doesn't matter what's behind you.
D, they want Dan.
Dan's not here. Dan's not here. It takes a handful of shots of tequila before Dan comes out. Dan,
is that what you're drinking these days? I mean, when in Rome?
When in Rome, yeah. When in Mexico,
or Mexico.
Yeah, Dan and I are like Jekyll and Hyde. So be careful what you wish for.
Question: Brian G, does a Panasonic G7 lens have the bokeh effect? So really, the thing that will allow you to create bokeh, I don't think you'll be able to see this, but basically bokeh is really a combination of about three things, but one is the most important and the easiest to focus on, and that's the f-stop, or aperture, of the lens. The lower the aperture, the more the lens opens up, and that means the depth of field becomes very shallow, which means the part of the video frame that's in focus is very thin. So the stuff behind me is out of focus because I'm in focus. Now, if I would, and I'm shooting right now at f1.4, which means more money. The lower you go, usually the more expensive. This is an f1.8 on a 35 millimeter lens. So the lower your f-stop, the more you're going to get a blur. Now, the other thing to think about too is even on like D, you're on the ZV-1, right?
Yep.
So a ZV-1 is a smaller portable camera. It's probably the best kind of camera you can get started with, which is very similar to the G7. I believe they're kind of in the same lineup, aren't they, D?
Yeah, I highly recommend if you're looking for a good starter camera that's actually good quality starter camera, you can live stream with it and you can shoot 4K. I swear by the ZV-1, Sony ZV-1. I know they just had an upgrade, but it's, it's got interchangeable lenses now. I don't think that's necessary. By the way, dude, your photography on wildlife right now is outstanding.
Oh, thank you so much.
Absolutely outstanding. That. But when you're just getting started, you don't know what lenses you need yet. You don't know what you're going to be shooting yet. But if you're just like, hey, I need a live stream and I need to make YouTube videos, the Sony ZV-1 is a great buy. And now since they've got an upgrade, it's going to be a lot more affordable to buy the Sony ZV-1.
So, dude, can you help with the fundraiser stuff and screen sharing?
You want me to share what's available?
Do you have the link to the document?
Yeah. Do you not have a link to it?
I do, but I tried to type in who won the last thing, and it just went funny. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can add something to it. I don't know. Do we want to put this on the screen?
No. But I was thinking if we do the giveaway, you could pull up the StreamYard giveaway thing. Do you know where that is?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Okay. So you have to run the StreamYard giveaway.
Oh, I do?
You do, right. So,
because it's on my... Oh, right. Oh, well. Well, we can still do it. We can still do it.
It's really
giveaway.
easy. I can walk you through it. It's super easy.
Well, I can do the giveaway. I just, as far as recording the...
Yeah, so let's double team this.
Let's just do it again and see.
Yeah. I'll log it into the...
3. So, okay, so it looks like we have one more Deity mic. So let's give away Deity mic 3. And let's see if I...
Giving away a microphone.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. I'm just a little...
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I want to mention another thing that helps with the bokeh is distance. Yeah. So if Brian took the same camera, the same lens setup, and he moved everything closer to that wall behind him, you're going to notice that the wall starts to become more in focus the closer he gets to the wall. So even if you have a lens that doesn't go down to, what are you at, 1.4?
I'm at 1.4, which is actually, I could be at 1.8 and it would probably look still pretty blurred out.
Yeah, it would. So even if you don't have one of those lenses that will do that, the more distance that you create behind or between you and what's behind you, you can get that bokeh or blurry background effect.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing to focus on too is the sensor size. So this is full frame. It's got a bigger sensor, and that's going to allow more light in, and that will create a slightly more blurred background effect. And then the last thing, and this is kind of what you were talking about too, is the compression. And compression happens, and it's funny like how much you learn about photography and video when you study this stuff. But compression is based on the zoom of the lens. So the more of a zoom that there is in the lens, the more blur you'll get. So as wide angle lenses have less. So this, I'm shooting on a 24 millimeter, which is pretty wide. It's not crazy wide, but it's pretty wide. On a 35 millimeter lens, you'll get a little bit more blur as well because it's more zoomed in. And if you were to do something on like an 85 millimeter lens, you can get crazy bokeh and lots of blur and so on. So all of those things matter. And the thing to think about is at some point you can get a slightly blurred image with the G7, with the Sony ZV-1. If you want more, go up to like the camera that D mentioned, which would be the new ZV-10 or something, which is an interchangeable lens camera. And you're go to a 16 millimeter Sigma f1.4 is a great lens for that. So anyway.
Yeah, for example, so I'm using that Sony ZV-1. My f-stop is 2.8.
Yeah.
The problem is the wall behind me is it's like 1 foot behind me. So there's no distance. If I could move this out further, then this would be fairly blurry behind me because of that. But I'm smashed up against this.
Well, you're traveling. You've been
Yeah.
traveling for a long time, and making do like the way you've made do, and you just like, well, I'll get the ZV-1. I'm sure that's what you were thinking. It's like good
Yeah.
camera, but not crazy and
Yeah. Yeah.
crazy expensive. And
Amazing purchase. I'm so glad I bought it.
uh, you
Per
know,
your
I bought, I
recommendation, I believe you recommended it. I think.
oh, I used that camera a ton, and I got so many people complimenting me on, especially like the 4K for videos. It looks so crispy and so
Mm,
good, and the low light performance, even though it's a small sensor, it's a 1-inch sensor, is still really really great. So,
yep.
but gang, let's do another giveaway. We're going to give away the Deity microphone once again. I don't know what this is, Deity Mic 3. So I don't know exactly what that exactly is, but we're going to give away a Deity mic. And I'll give let's go ahead and just type in the chat right now, D, capital D-E-E for D Nimmin. Type that in. I'll kind of give you oh, I see. There it is. Now I can do that.
Are you pulling up the randomizer?
Yeah, so just type in
Awesome.
D like I did. Type in D, and we'll go ahead and we'll draw a winner in 3 or 4 minutes. We'll do another giveaway here.
Awesome.
And here out comes all the comments for D. And
It's a lot of
go
D.
ahead and spell it just like it is on the screen, guys. No all caps. It might be cap sensitive. So capital D, lowercase e. And we'll give away this Deity microphone. Before we do that, we'll do one more question. You want to get this question? You want to handle this one, D, even though it's addressed to me?
Okay, let's go. Brian G, why am I not getting more views on my video? SEO is a 98.8, 45 performance, and 40% actionable. Okay, so you're using tools to try to figure out what your score is for the video. Here's the thing. Tools are great. TubeBuddy is great. vidIQ is great. Morning Fame is fantastic. All of these tools are great, but you have to understand what they do and what they don't do. What they do is help you find an opportunity. It's still up to you as a creator to make a great thumbnail that gets clicked. It's still up to you as a creator to make a good hook that pulls people into your video. It's still up to you as a creator to make a good video that completely delivers on your promise. When somebody clicks that video, you have to give them a well-edited video that lives up to their expectations of why they clicked in the first place. So it's possible, and this has happened to me plenty of times, to where my score is this 100. Everything is just all signals go. This is a great video for your channel, and I completely blow it. Could be my thumbnail, could be my hook, could be that 1 minute into my video, I say something wrong and I lose their attention, right? It all falls back to you. So the reason why your video is not performing is because of something that you are or are not doing on your video. Could be your thumbnail, right? This is why we have other metrics to choose from. So don't look at the scores that these tools give us as like, hey, I got a 98%. This is going to be a great video. It could be a great video if you, like, the tools do their end. They do their end. They run the data and say, hey, this is a great opportunity for your channel. Now you have to do your end. Great thumbnail, great video. So Brian,
100%. And it's funny, I just covered that same exact answer with people asking about tools. Like someone asked, I found a low competition keyword. Why don't I get any views? Or why don't I rank? And the reason is because the performance is poor. The thing to think about is when you create a video, the viewers have to love it. They have to engage with it at a super, super high level. And you looking at the numbers based off of TubeBuddy or Morning Fame or any other tool, all that does is let you know how competitive that phrase is, which is smart. It means you're competing with less videos. But fact of the matter is, it's still very competitive. It's now you have a much better opportunity, but it's still hard. It's still competitive. It's kind of like trying to compete in the major or the minor leagues versus the major leagues. When you go for big keywords, it's even infinitely harder. But fact of the matter is, people have to love your video content. Your editing has to be on point. Your audio has to be on point. The topic you select, the thumbnail has to grab the attention and win the click. So the fact of the matter is, the tool, like Dee said, will only really give you the numeric information that we can use to make better decisions, to reduce the competition, but we still have to compete. Okay, gang, here we go. We're going to do the StreamYard giveaway here. That we're going to do the giveaway.
Can you share your screen for that?
I can't.
You can't.
I told you. Well, I'll try.
I misunderstood you. So yeah.
Okay.
So
let's try to do this again. I'm missing something, dude. It's driving me. It's such a bummer. This is basically, before I do this, I need to see you so I can have a conversation. This is a brand new computer.
Oh,
I just
okay.
set it up a day ago, and it's like I haven't got to screen share,
Gotcha.
and that's what's going on. I know it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
screen
missing
sharing,
one
go to
button, dude.
Chrome tab, and it should show.
I know.
What's not
Follow
showing
these
up?
steps. Mac Catalina. Okay, so I'm going to go to System Preferences, and then to Privacy, and then there should be screen recording showing up. Click here. Okay, password.
Screen recording. What kind of computer are you on?
Oh, here we go. So hopefully, let's get rid of that. Okay, and I need to basically find a folder for screen recording, and it's not
screen recording. Are you on a Mac or PC?
Mac. Oh, I think I figured it out. Oh, I just figured it out.
Okay.
Quit and reopen.
That's dangerous. That was a risky click of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We just lost Brian G. Johnson. So what he's doing is he's figuring out how to show the StreamYard randomizer. So for all of you who typed D into the chat, the StreamYard giveaway tool is going to randomize everyone who typed in the word D, and it's going to choose a winner, and that winner is going to win a Deity microphone. For those of you who don't know, Deity makes fantastic microphones, and he's back, so we can stop talking about him.
What just happened? I'm totally laughing at myself. Did you hear my last words? I think I said, "Oh, close Windows" or something. Like that. Does that ever happen to you? Because I'm sure it's never happened, right? Nothing's ever gone wrong in a live stream.
Well, this is exactly why you shouldn't wait to live stream, because those are the sorts of things that happen, and you have to learn how to handle them quickly.
You're like, the thing you do is you get back to StreamYard immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm so bummed now. I don't know if let's see if I can still do that. I think maybe.
Is it going to allow you to share it now?
StreamYard.com, and then giveaway, and then the word was D. Oh, okay. Now let's see if I can share the screen. This is very exciting, people.
All right. Making progress here.
You know, D, this is, you came on board, and then all of a sudden I think I figured it out. So
Dr. Stin in the chat, hey, Dr. Stin, how you doing? He says, check to see the mic is still available. Nick said it was already given away. So Dr. Stin said this might
be. It looked like it was available. I have to go back to Facebook now.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an overlap, I'm sure Didi will step up for this one, or one of us will just buy it for whoever won it. You had it showing. Where did it go, Brian?
What's that?
You had it showing. Where did it go? It was there.
It's not. Nope. It's because I moved. Is it back now?
It's back.
Ha ha.
Peekaboo.
Oh, now it's showing two. I see what's going on.
Yeah. Talk about trial by fire, like learning how to run all of this stuff on the fly. I love it. I love trying to figure this stuff out, like on the fly. I love it.
Anyway, is the screen showing right now, D?
No, we're seeing your background for your computer. You need to move the browser back over.
How's that?
Boom, there it is.
Okay.
And remove the actual comment from the screen. The question that you pulled up, so we can see the...
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it should be...
There we go. Hey, Pixelpia, how you doing? E for Electric. Hey, Alex, how you doing, man?
Actually, let's stop screen sharing, and then let's go
Brian's trying to figure this out.
Yeah, hold on. We'll figure this out sooner or later. You know, it's after a while when you see like, I'm just going to do it live. It's like, I'm not even going to try to be perfect. I'm okay if it's not perfect. This will probably be better. Now I can share this
this happened last night. So after Daryl's stream ended, Viper took it over and we went
Yeah.
over there. Same exact thing. Like, Viper had no way of like doing anything. So we had to work through everything on the fly. It was a lot of fun. Are we going to lose you again?
Probably, but probably not. We won't know until
You had it showing. Where did it go?
Oh, I see.
You had it showing.
I'm trying to type and talk at the same time, and that's
Oh my goodness.
that's above my pay grade.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and this is very exciting. Now we're going to share the screen. We're going to choose the right screen. There we go. Oh, look at this, just like a pro.
Boom.
I've done this
There we
before.
go.
Okay.
Progress.
Isn't this exciting, people? How boring this is the most boring stream in the world.
This is live streaming right here in a nutshell.
Okay, we're going to type in D.
Yep.
And here we go, gang. 17 entries. So, gang, spam, it should be more than that.
It
Shouldn't
should
it be
be. Everybody, yeah. If you want a chance to win the microphone, type in the word D right now. Type in D.
Type in D now. Do it now.
Do it. I know there was more than 17.
This is actually riveting. Type in D.
This is riveting.
Now you can say you've been part of a riveting live stream.
I have. I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
You're like, I'm never live streaming with Johnson again.
No, man. Anytime.
You know what? It feels so good to be back though, dude. Like I have wanted to be down here for so long, but like I said, I just had a mental block. I didn't like the...
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Now we got 64 entries. I didn't like the look I had, and now I do.
I get it. I totally get it, man. Like if you don't feel good in your space, like it just kind of like kills your juices, like your creative juices. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. And I had to, and furthermore, to live stream down here, I had to buy a second computer.
Oh.
So it's like, thank goodness the Mac Mini is so affordable.
I got one of those too, and I absolutely love it.
Of course you did. It's the thing that you get if you're a creator and you don't, it's the computer to get.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, all you PC Apple haters out there.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is, though. Let's go. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. Fight me. Meet me out back. I'll take you down.
Take you down.
I'm going to get shut down by YouTube now for... Okay, so we're doing a giveaway, and let's share the screen again now. Now that
we'll get this, man. We will get this.
Oh, I just wanted to take my time. Now we have 67. Right. It still says, why am I not getting views? Didn't I get rid of that?
That's okay. Roll it. Hit draw.
You've had enough?
Let's just run with it.
D's had enough, everybody. Here we go.
Yep, let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Who's going to win it? Hey, Shannon, how you doing?
Whoa! SK Crappy
Catching Adventures, maybe?
Yeah, must be that.
Congratulations. You won a microphone.
Okay, let me do a screenshot of this.
SK Crappies, is it Catching Adventures?
I think so. Indeed.
Yeah, congratulations. Can you say something in the chat so I can see your full name there so I can copy it and put it in the spreadsheet? So what you have to do is you have to go over to the website Creators Conquering Cancer. Go down at the bottom there. You're going to see an email address and instructions on how you can actually claim your prize.
So D, can you take this over? I actually have an appointment in a few minutes and I need to jump off.
I'm going to be carrying it a little bit later tonight.
Okay.
So it might go dead for a little bit.
Okay.
That's fine. So we'll wrap this one up.
All right. Awesome. Did you get that? Did you write
Not yet. He hasn't said or she hasn't said anything yet. Okay. Oh, there it is. See Crappy's Adventures. Yeah. So head over to creatorsconqueringcancer.com. There are instructions on how you actually will claim your prize. I'm putting your name up there for the deity microphone. Brian, I will add that in there right now. Got it. And I guess we might have to buy an extra microphone if an extra one was given away.
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Or they'll step up and give another one out. So congratulations. And Brian, thanks for letting me come on.
Oh, it was awesome to hang out. Good to see you, my friend. Stay safe in Mexico down there. And do we know who's going to go live next? Do we have any idea?
I'm not sure. I know Roberto Blake said he could carry it for a little bit. I don't know who's going on after that. My segment's going to happen a little bit later this evening, probably around 6 or 7 p.m. if
Okay,
somebody else
awesome.
isn't carrying it. So
Awesome. Well, good to see everybody, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sharing the love with Owen, our friend, our companion, our peer, amazing human being,
our brother from
kicking
another mother.
cancer butt right now. And I just want to say thank you one last time. Appreciate you all. Dee, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And we'll see everybody soon. Take care.
Cheers.